well. And yes, it's the Gold Prince reading today. So we're going to level up to a higher frequency. And we always try to be in that highest frequency, as there is where we can change the things in our lives for the better and for humanity. So let's see what is coming up. What's coming up today? Well, I'm not in a sauna. Looks like it, but it's more like a temple space. It was a temple space, let's say it that. And now it's just a cabin. And so grateful, utterly grateful that I can use it. That I'm able to use it. Well, let's be in the silent space and be in prayer and calling in the guides. And what do they have to say? The Venetian Galactic Council, star being guides are with you. You're answering the call, and it's time to shine. It's time to shine your light. It's time that the council is taking over, you know, and the council is telling you what to do, where to be, where to go, what journey you have to make. Or not only the journey, but it could be you have to do some grid work, or you have to go to a place to activate, or you have to bring your light, or you have to bring your love in certain places. So that's what the Venetian Galactic Council says, you know. And it's the place of the Amazons, you know, the Amazon warriors that keeps the Venetian Council and the Venetian planet really, really in that space and protected. So that's really amazing. They are the feminine energy. They are the energy that is needed in this world of patriarchy, and to change it, not to change it back in a feminine patriarchy, but to be as as equal. That doesn't mean to be the same, equal on what level you are, in what level you are operating, being equal in everything, every level, every dimension, every timeline. So they say you're not below us, you know, you are one of us. And if you see that you're one of everything, everything that is in that template where you are operating in, then you are perfectly fine, you know. And they say, you know, spread that light, spread your knowledge, spread what you need to say, say it, and don't let yourself get distracted for the work what you need to do. Seraphim's Gateway. Your voice got activated. Angelic attunement and divine support. So in this realm where you're operating now, there is angelic support, there is protection for you, there is it's a gateway of the seraphims. The seraphims are the energies of the angels, and they activate your voice, and it could be that you start singing out of nowhere, that you are in attunement with the angelic realm, and how beautiful that is. And that angelic realm is not just a state of consciousness, it's everywhere around you. You know, what you see in somebody else, that is also within you. So if you see the love, if you see the light in someone, you know, you also see it in yourself. And most of the time it's coming from you. And it's weird, if other people treat you with disrespect, that energy comes in your auric field, and you will probably, and that is what you need to learn in the third, if you're coming into the third dimensional realm, to reflect that back, because sometimes you don't have any influence of what is coming into your energy field. If you're very sensitive and somebody with aggression or with stubbornness is coming into your aura field, you pick this up and you think it's your own, but it's from somebody else. And you have to try to decipher that for yourself. Is it me or is it the other person? I always say I come in with love, and if people can't handle that frequency, they start to react towards me. And that means that there is some shadow within them that needs to be resolved. And it doesn't matter if it's somebody from 21 years or that it's an adult person, you know, as long as you come in with your love and your light and your energy from the angels, you know, you're protected. And sometimes you feel, oh, why do I get so edgy? You know, why do I get so frustrated? I'm getting out of my field. Then it means that there is somebody with a lower frequency that is feeding off your energy. They want your energy, and your energy is giving. You know, when you give to that person probably starts to in their core starts to shake, you know, because that energy needs to be cleared. And that's what's happening with a lot of people. Then you see the aggression, then you see the anger, the frustration, and everything what's coming around. And that means that you need to upgrade your energy. And that has to do with, you know, tapping in to your source, tapping into your source energy. Sometimes that is very easy to do, and sometimes it's not easy to do, because if people start to talk and sometimes you notice that you just shut off, and that you are being aligned with your own energy again. So that's what they say. There's always protection. You know, there's always protection for you. And then you're just quiet for a while, or you just hear yourself reacting, yeah, sure, but you're not there. So that means that you're not in that frequency with that person, because you shut off. they shut that person off right away in your life. So that's what the seraphims are doing for you, you know, to connect you with your inner source, with your alignment. And then you become the observer of what's going around you. And then you start to see and go through the veil. Sometimes, yeah, I know people shield themselves. And then you see how you can go behind the shield, and then you start to see. So it's really important how to see how it works when you're still in your alignment. One card, please. Yes. Merkaba activation. Ooh, beautiful. Your your Earth star and your transcendence ascension. You are rising up. You are rising up in your energy. I didn't drink enough water today, so I have to get some water in. Yeah, your Merkaba is activated, so you are rising up with your energy. And the reason why they send you back or call you back, or for whatever reason, is that you do the work here on Earth. You do the work here in the 3D to support people, but also when you are working with people who are deceased, it's about supporting people with grief, getting over their grief, getting over the situation and their loss that they are in. And that's what they say when you connect with, you know, the ancestors, what you connect with, if you connect with your older ancestors, because we have so many ancestors, so many lives, so many planets, so many dimensions we've been in. Our DNA doesn't exist for a couple of years. Our DNA gets upgrade after upgrade after upgrade for so many eons. So transcendence ascension, so you're ascending to all directions. And you know the Merkaba is you know, connected to the earth realm and your perineum, you know, and it's connected there. And when those gates are opening, also your Merkaba starts to activate, because you are giving birth, and then you also are giving life. So when you're giving life, you know, you're activating your Merkaba. You're activating your ground Merkaba, and your upper Merkaba gets activated if the time is right, you know. So you coming in the tetrahedron energy that is spinning around clockwise and counterclockwise. And when you have this energy and you have this notion to work with, you know, everything starts to spin and starts to work and starts to come quicker and quicker, because you're with this energy. It's also a shield to travel, astral travel in. And when you travel in your Merkaba, to different planets or galaxies or realms or wherever you want to go. You just have to tell by telepathy your Merkaba, and it will bring you there. So it's really amazing what this can do for you, and you start to understand the beginning of Earth, the beginning of the world, of how everything started to rise and rise and rise, and that's your awareness is rising when you're traveling, and when the Merkaba is getting activated. Okay, let's see what's the next card. So astral travel and your energies will be rising. And it's weird because it doesn't matter where you are, you know, if you are in the third dimensional realm or in the second dimensional realm, you know, you have to rise because everything, the earth is changing, everything is changing. Angelic frequency. So you need to know, I have the second card with the angels here. The angels are here, you are safe, and there is a potent connection coming towards you. So don't worry about a thing. Oh my God, this song is coming in. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause everything is gonna be alright. So yeah, that's what they do a lot now with songs and getting songs through. So whatever happens, you know, in your life at the moment, I would say go outside, take a walk, you know, look at the sunshine, and everything will be better. And sometimes we have times that it doesn't go well, you know, but then still you need to persevere, or there is a time for healing needed. You know, if you're in a rut or in a block, or some things are not working for you, then you know there's something within you that needs to be removed, that needs to be healed or cleansed, or you took on an entity that needs to be removed, or, you know, all that kind of things. And now the angelic frequency is saying, you know, there is a potent connection, and that connection could be everything. Could be connect with your angels, connect with nature, connect with the other planets, you know, connect with where you want to travel. If you want to travel, for instance, to that angelic realm, you know, and you don't want the angelic realm come to you, then take your Merkaba and go there, you know, go there and go to that angelic realm. And sometimes they're all around you because they knowing that you're doing work for humanity, work for God, work for Goddess, work for nature. And they're always surrounded with you to give you the information, to give you the downloads, the upgrades. And that's what is happening here. So know that the angels are around you and that you are safe. You know, there's always safety has to do with feeling safe within yourself. Because if you don't feel safe within yourself, you know, then the outer world will you will attract from the outer world the unsafetiness. And it can happen in many, many things, you know. It can happen with car crashes, diseases, you know. It's the same if you don't take good care of yourself. All things can happen to you. So you need to know what food you eat, you know. Are you taking too much on yourself? Oh, that's really beautiful. Bottom of the cards, the sun. Really beautiful. Yeah. Oh my gosh, my cards are not really in that position. Well, what the heck. It is what it is, and that's probably how it needs to be. So I'll just go and shuffle and see what's coming out. Yeah. So we have the Venusian Council, Galactic Council here, Seraphim's gateways. So there are so many gateways we can enter. The Merkaba activation to travel and raise your frequency, and your angelic frequencies, they are all around you. So, and what comes out? Wow, 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 the sun. I said, how beautiful is it when the sun comes out? And here's the sun, because it was on the bottom of the deck, and the sun comes out. So it's the spontaneity, union, you know, happy feeling, spontaneity for people around you. Things will happen that are coming out of the blue, that is like, okay, this is an activation, that is a present for you, this is, all little things are coming to you. I found yesterday at the trash bin here behind, I found this little pendant with wish on it, and I thought, that needs to be cleared, cleansed, and then put your own wish in it. Otherwise, you wouldn't find it. So, and that's what the sun gives you. You know, the sun gives you all these little treasures, and you need to be open to see it. You need to be in that vibration, in that frequency to see it. Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful. So the sun is on the Seraphim and the Merkaba. So raise your frequency. The warmth and the gentleness and the power and the strength of the sun will help you. Akashic records. Clearing out old stories. Releasing past lives, and you got your freedom. So that's, I think that one came out last time also. Yeah, because I always say, you know, no regrets about anything in your life. Because life brings you the things that you need to discover and to need to bring, that you need to know, you know, because there are always ups and downs in life. You know, if you want to have a straight path, you know, take the highway, then you have your straight path. But if you living life, you know, life isn't one straight way. You know, it has its ups and downs, and you learn from it. And the Akashic Record says, clear that out. You know, what is in the past is in the past. What happened an hour ago, that was an hour ago. You know, you can't change it. You only can change how you feel about things. And that's the really amazing thing, what is happening, you know. Change that frequency for yourself, and change that the thoughts, the memories, everything from the past, leave it behind. Because sometimes we need that past to come up to remind us about things that we need to change. You know, it could be that um, I discover things for myself still when I come in here. You know, then I'm feeling anger, I feel frustration, I feel, and when I take myself out of it, it's gone. It's totally gone. So that means that kind of energy is not mine energy, you know. And then I'm just shifting that energy, saying, okay, that's from the past. That's from could be another person, could be another realm that is want to show me where you are at. Is necessary for you to feel, to see, to change that vibration again. And sometimes we can go to our Akashic records to, you know, clear out the past lives. And we all know where to go, how to do it. Most of us do. And to clear out that past energy, because when it's healed, it's not necessary anymore. It won't come on your path anymore. So it's you can grab it and throw it in the bin, and it's done with. You know, it's done. So everything what's new, and you cleared out some past lives, new energies are coming up that are taking you next level, rising up to higher frequencies. And then you can just look at it and say, okay, this and this and this and this happened, this I changed. Oh, this is a little bit of a thingy that really needs to be worked on, but it's in my awareness, and I will do the work on it. And don't do it tomorrow, no, do it right away, because tomorrow you forget. And you need to get a grip of yourself and saying, okay, now I have to address this. And, you know, and send it away, transmuting it, put it in the light, look at it, go within, you know, look where it's hidden and stuck in your body, because it will give you aches and pains in your body on certain organs that are start to play up. And then you think you're having a disease. No, you're having a dis-ease of an emotion that is stuck in your body. And it doesn't matter where it is in your body. So when you clear that out, then you can, you know, the gate is open again, and you can move to next level. And certain people are just getting stuck in the third dimensional realm because they can't do the work, because they're too tired, or they say, oh, I will do it another time. You know, that's why so many people get sick here. I come to Holland and I get the flu, the cold right away, because so many people here are in that frequency that are cold, and it's just a sign of that it needs to be cleared out to move on to the next ascension. Okay, clearing out, I hear. Interesting. Wow. You've been viewed as not having enough, and you've been viewed as not having enough. You know, they say don't go in lack, see what comes your way, see what is happening around you. It can also have to do with work, you know, that are people are, yeah, I see that a lot in corporations, that one person is doing all the work and working really, really hard on a project or a situation, and that somebody else gets the credit for it, you know, and they say, okay, if you are doing all the work, you know, we just watch you, what you're doing, and behind your back we steal your project, or we are taking the credit for your project, but we are still, you know, saying what you need to do. It's really a corporate thing. What I see in when I was working on the work floor, I saw it so many times was happening. You know, one person had a great idea. That idea was like, oh yeah, we give you green light to do that, and when the project was finished and you really wrapped it all well, you know, somebody else took the credits for it and you did all the work. And that's being seen, you know, that's being seen by the universe. But if you change the way you see it, if you say, okay, you know, what is my rank here? You know, what is my positioning here? And I took on this job, I get paid for it, paid for what I need to do, and then leave it there. Because dishonesty will never be rewarded. There comes a time it always comes back to you. You know, there comes a time it always comes back to you. So yeah, and sometimes it's a very difficult position, and you see it a lot on office floors with women. If you work with women, oh my God, I'm so glad I'm not working with women anymore, because the most horrible people on the work floor are women, you know. And that's that's the reason why I went on my own and working on my own. And now, in this stage of my life, I can see, yes, you know, the money will come in anyway. You know, doesn't matter how, because what is meant for you, and when you're independent, you can say, okay, I'm doing this project, I'm doing that project, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, you know. You can shift, and you'll always be guided what to do. You know, sometimes you get a project for 3 months, and sometimes you get a project you have to work for just an evening, or, you know, but you still you get not trapped in that stuckness of a corporate world. And sometimes, yes, the people, the corporates needs people, but if all the people would say, okay, done with this shit, you know, you're not treating us right. If everybody does the same, and you know, instant France, hi. France is very good for that, you know. No matter what, people not agreeing, strike. But here in Holland, what I see in Holland and other countries also, they're just sheeps, you know. They're too afraid and already too programmed to be afraid to lose their job. So then you lose your job. You're going to find maybe a better one. So I wouldn't say, you know, be afraid of what's coming, you know. And that's everything. Everything what's new stirs up fear. But when you do it anyway, you know, you're getting over your fear right away. It's like stage fright, right? And there is enough for everyone. For what's for you, what's in store for you will never pass you by. What's in store for you will never pass you by. So you'd better believe and shift, you know, your Akasha records. Getting the old stuff out and let the new stuff come in. See things in a positive way. Unless, of course, I can understand when you're older, you know, and you're just say 10 years away from your pension and you get fired, yeah, then shit's hit the fan, right? Because nobody else wants you. Then you're probably forced to do something totally different. I always say, if there's no work, I can always be a toilet lady. I'm going to clean toilets. If there's no work, I'm going to clean toilets. You know, £1 for every person, and you have 100 persons on a day, it's $100. It's the most easiest job there is. Maybe not the cleanest job, not a job that is really suitable for your wishes, but it pays the bills. So don't get in that energy of hopelessness, because if you're getting in a place of hopelessness, you have no way out. There is always work. Always. Hi, sweetie. Bumblebee. Yeah, clearing out pasts and repetitive patterns. Halls of Amenti initiations, wow. I've been into the Halls of Amenti, and I had my initiation there from Ra, and it was so amazing. So secrets are revealed to you. Old knowledge is revealed to you. Treasures are uncovered. And you got initiations. So you got your initiations of the halls of Amenti, the halls of Anubis, your initiations there, the knowledge, activations by Ra, Anubis, Thoth, and Maat. You know, that is really very interesting when they are working all together, and when they creating all that information for you that you can channel when you work with them. It's really amazing. It's not an easy road, I can tell you that, but who is choosing an easy road, right? You know, when you're doing the spiritual work, it's not an easy journey. It's a journey with challenges, but, you know, this journey isn't for the fainted ones. You know, it's a journey that will always, and it will change your life forever. But the halls of Amenti, there are written tablets, the emerald tablets written there, and they are so old, and they have the knowledge that is for always. Seek the light, seek the truth, and speaking from your heart, speaking the truth. Because our mind is still interfering with all kinds of interactions and programs that wants to hold us back. If you see now around this time what is happening in this world, you know, you can say, okay, I'm giving it attention, or I see it, I'm an observer, and I'm stepping out of it because that's not my realm. It's happening on this world, but it's not your realm, it's not your consciousness. So yeah, and then and you know, it, when you go to the gold print, and when you walk in your gold print, you will be in abundance. You will be in that space of uplifting, of going to that golden gate, going to that gateway, and to that frequency that there is abundance. And here, when you step back here in the matrix, you see the backstabbing, you see the frustration, the anger, the shootings that there are going on, the wars that are going on, and it's all made up. Nothing we can do about it. You know, the only thing we can do about it is go into the higher realm and shine the light on it. And I see more people and more people are doing this, are healing that frequency. And then things starts to shift automatically. Because it has to. Because the only way is up. The only way is up. From darkness to light. The only way is up. And I know that there were in many eons and many billions of years ago, there were interactions and still spiritual wars, but they're playing out in other realms. They just took the people out, you know, they took the whole world out so they could start somewhere else on another planetary system and start all over again. The Anunnaki codes, and that's what the Anunnakis did, right? They went from Egypt to another, you know, from the earthly plane, or came from the planetary plane to Egypt and shaped Atlantis. So the energetic shift is made, you know, new affirmations, new informations are coming. It's the end of a cycle, end of where we're heading, you know, end of where the darkness wants us to go, you know, becomes darker and darker. And we allowed this shit to happen. We just allowed it. As a human race, we allowed it. And it's even, you know, we were seeing what was happening and we're not doing anything about it. Only when you are stepping up and doing other frequency work and you know, getting out there. And I hear it's a whole circus, and they called out all the clowns they have now to distract where you need to be focused yourself towards. And everybody is looking at that direction. Well, you have to look that direction, right? So it's just what they say, you know, there's a whole big energetic shift. And this is coming in with Ostara. We're getting Easter. Wow. I don't even want to talk about that because you're going to feel that shit. You really don't. I hope I'm somewhere else. When and definitely in consciousness I will be somewhere else, but you will feel that shit coming with Easter. Uh, there's new information coming from the Federation, Galactic Federation, um, and it's an end of a cycle, end of an old cycle, and new cycle starts, and that is really, really beautiful what's happening. The Order of Melchizedek, and that's really beautiful because Melchizedek is the person that has the guidance over all angels, and embraced by light. Mission is uncovered. Don't give up. Never, that's what I said, never ever give up. Because the golden gate is open for you. The golden road is there for you. So don't you give up. It's about, you see it in front of you. You can't touch it yet, but you know it's there, and you're heading that way, and there is still something that is holding you back. That's what I'm talking about. That is when things are just in your reach and you can't grab it yet, you need to do some inner work. You need to do some healing or some shifting. And if you need some healing work, or you need some trauma healing that needs to be removed, then I can help you with that. Really powerful. The central sun. Abundance, downloads, regeneration and success is there. So don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up the ideas that you have to make yourself successful, to that the things are coming your way. We just planted the seeds with Ostara. That is, today? Oh wow, that was it. Okay, today it's the shift of the energies. Sun is coming out. We're going to walk that golden print, and look at the success that you have before. Look at the success that you had in your life. Look at the failures. Maybe you have to look back at the failures in your life. What failed in your life? So don't repeat that. So it's also look back what you can learn from it, and shift it out of your life. Heal that. And that's what I have for you today. So it's really the gold print, and the golden road is opening for us all. Nobody gets skipped from it unless you make a choice for it. But I think everybody wants to live in abundance, and the abundance. People work for money, right? I work for freedom, and that's a whole different thing. Because if you work for freedom, the money will follow you. You don't have to chase the money. It will, or the abundance will follow you, because it's a totally different consciousness. It's a totally different energy you're working with. And if you work for your money, then you're in that slavery. And I know sometimes people really like it to be in that structure, to have that structure, to go to work every day, and at the end of the month they don't have to think about how they get paid because their paycheck is there. And when you work on your own, you always have that thinking of, is it coming in this month or is it not coming in? Yeah, but I have my freedom. That's more worth than I have the money. So if you have that mindset, up till now, everything is flowing. And I'm really, really happy with that. Everything is a choice, you know, and there are so many people, and there are so many people having different mindsets, having different beliefs, and it's all okay. It's all okay. So yeah, that's it. Very beautiful reading, and yeah, I hope you're all getting what is coming your way, what is meant for you. And yeah, I did abundance ceremonies that was really well for everybody. Probably I will start again with that, but that will be on another channel. Yeah, and I wish you all well, and all the blessings, all the love. If you want a private reading, how to activate, how to heal yourself, you know, if you need a distance healing or you need an activation, just you know, go to the description box below and give me a note, and I will make an appointment with you. So, personal readings, everything. All the love, all the blessings. Bye bye.